Hello, awesome people. Welcome back to another episode of the Diary of a Digital Entrepreneur. Welcome back to day 44. And today I want to talk with you about something that for me is really important. I was listening to this podcast that I have a subscription. I have to pay 30 euros per month for this podcast, and the owner of the podcast, he sends a 20 to 40 minute audio every week. So I'm paying 30 euros per month to get 2 hours of audios per week. Sometimes, per month, approximately. Sometimes the audio is useful to me in terms of implementing it. Sometimes not so much. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes not so much. But even when it is not that useful, I still learn from him in terms of the way he presents, the way he talks, to see that he's constantly talking about different subjects and learning about new areas, new strategies, things that are not necessarily 100% related to his field or to what he is about, his niche. And overall, it's worth it. It's super useful and in different ways to my business, to my goals, to my personal growth. And I think this is important. It is very important for each one of us to have people that we are interested in learning from, and that we put the time to learn from them, to listen to them. It can be friends, coworkers, people from your mastermind if you are a member of a mastermind, or it can be YouTubers or some podcast people, someone that has a podcast, or an instructor, whatever it is. And hopefully, since you're listening to this, hopefully I am that case for you. But it is very important to listen to one or more or two, actually not two, to listen to several people that we want to learn from, because it really can have a huge impact in our growth, in our business, and in our future. If we are constantly open to learning from the experience of other people, and particularly from the experience of the people that have already achieved what we want to achieve, or that are several paths ahead of us. Maybe they have not achieved that goal yet, but they are closer, they are way ahead of us, and they understand the path, the steps that we need to take. And sometimes that's even better than listening to someone that is already there. And let me give you a very numerical example. This is probably not the best example, but it's one that comes to my head recording this without prep. So imagine that your goal is to be billionaire, which is not a great goal because it's just based on money. But for the sake of the example, since it's numbers, it makes it easier. Well, if you are poor and you want to be billionaire and you start listening to someone that is billionaire, that person is way far from where you are. And maybe he was here one day, but right now his mind is somewhere else. And I'm not saying not to listen to him. Definitely do. But also you should look for people that are closer to where you are, that are several steps ahead of you. Maybe they just earned their first million, or maybe they are in the high six figures. But they might be closer to your situation, understand better your situation in the time that we are living at that precise moment. So my point with this example is not for you to try to be a billionaire, because that's a stupid goal. But in my opinion, but if you do become, please let me know and share a million or two. Anyways, going back to reality, my point with this is that it is very important for us, it's very important for our growth to listen to people that have achieved the same goals that we want to achieve, or that even better, that are several steps ahead of us towards that goal. This will definitely help us improve our skills, understand the problems that we're going to face, be ready for them, and expand our knowledge. And sometimes they might not be talking about the specific problem that we want, or the same goals that we want, or maybe they are talking about other situations that have nothing to do with what we're interested, but we can still learn from them. In the same case, in the same example that I gave at the beginning, from this podcast that I'm subscribed to, and often a lot of those audios are not really useful for me, or at least not now, but maybe one day, I don't know. But I still find it very useful to listen to this mentor. Anyways, that is my suggestion for today. I hope you enjoyed and that you take action. And you know what to do: like, subscribe, hit the bell.